access to razors, a haircut, medication. One gentleman, Christopher Rowell, has first-stage cancer, or had first-stage cancer when he went in. It is believed now that it's progressed to the second or third stage. Denied medication, denied treatment. More importantly, if you actually look into his story, he never entered the Capitol building that day. And a lot of these guys are getting railroaded. I mean, I could go on and on and on. And thank you, Andrew Phillips, for what you said earlier. One of the things that we do at CAP is we look into a lot of the cases. And I'm in actually a lot of contact with a lot of the guys that are being indefinitely detained. Let me throw you out some stats. Right now, today, we have approximately 103 patriots from January 6th indefinitely detained. 51 of them, I believe at last count, is in Washington, D.C. Anytime anybody speaks out, they suffer retribution. These jailers are locking them down, putting them in the hole. A lot of different things are going on. It's totally unconstitutional. More importantly, and the biggest reason why I am a co-founder of CAP, I'm also an Air Force veteran. How many here are veterans? Served in the military? The one thing I will say is almost half the guys that are indefinitely detained right now are decorated, well-decorated military veterans. They have served this country. They have sacrificed for this country. The very country right now treating them worse than animals. You see up here, free our political prisoners. I want you guys, free our political prisoners. Repeat it after me. Free our political prisoners. Free our political prisoners. Free our political prisoners. Our organization has a website. It's citizensapp.us. You can go there. You can find out a lot of information, latest news. Rallies are beginning to be held all around the country almost every weekend. Go there, you'll see. Our next rally, we've had 2 rallies in New York City. Great rallies, awesome turnout, awesome media coverage. Newsweek, Newsmag. I mean, a lot of these organizations now are beginning to cover it on a daily basis. We had an Kara Casanova had an article published in the Gateway Pundit. I want to say it was 2 weekends ago. And it was a story that involved Andrew Phillips, what he was talking about. Roseanne Boylan did not die of natural causes, as the media has portrayed since January 6th. She didn't die by being trampled by Trump supporters trying to get into the Capitol. Another lie. She was murdered by the Capitol Police. We have video evidence. We have eyewitness testimony. And the saddest thing is most of the eyewitnesses to that are sitting detained in Washington, D.C. right now. Our next rally is going to be September the 18th in Washington, D.C., right where it all started, at the Capitol building. Mickey, who is Ashley Babbitt's mother, wanted me to convey to you guys, we need you to show up September the 18th in D.C., especially the Proud Boys that are here. This is a message going out to you. She's going to be there on September the 18th, and she wants to feel safe. So, I know I'm going to leave something out, but the one thing I want to say also is I'm here in Portland for the first time. I should have been here last year. I'm a Proud Boy. I'm president of the Hellgate Bridge Creek chapter in New York City. Thank you to all the Proud Boys that are here today. Thank you to all the patriots that are here today. Standing up. What we're going through right now is a war on the U.S. Constitution. What the Department of Justice is doing, what the FBI is doing right now, they are shredding our Constitution. We no longer have due process. It's not innocent until proven guilty. It's like, you know what, we're going to lock you up and prove your innocence. They can't stand. They can't stand. And that's one of the reasons I'm standing out here today. Thank you to Tiny. Thank you to the Proud Boys. Thank you to everyone that's here today. And you know what? The only other thing I got to say is, fuck Antifa.
Fuck Antifa.
Give it up for Brother Randy, guys. Free our brothers. Free our brothers that are in jail. You know, they knew the risk. They knew that the Democrats are going to weaponize the justice system against us. But guess what? That's what our forefathers went through.
All right, real quick. I'm not sure why he didn't mention Citizen Stringer. I'm going to have a talk with good old Randy there and say, for anyone that didn't know, we air a show on Tuesdays. It's going to air on Tuesday, and I forgot the schedule. But we put out the new episode every Tuesday of a show called Thought Villains, which features Kara Castanova and other people. Our show that we broadcast last week had members of the Proud Boys because they were talking about what it was really like. Randy is a fan of the show and a friend of the show, and we talk to him quite often, several times a week, actually. He's a good dude. He's one of the reasons why we went out to New York and covered that Cap rally with Adam went up there a couple of weeks ago. A very good dude, very, very kind guy, and he's asking